Alright guys, it's Monday. I'm headed to work. I went riding yesterday. I tried twice to go to the mountain up towards Boone. Started raining the first time, so I come back home. Figure, I had some other stuff to do. I chill out for a while. So I headed back out there the second time. I got halfway up it. It started raining more and more, so I turned around. And man, right before I got home, I got drenched. Like within a matter of a minute or so, I was soaked. Shoes, everything. Man, the wind was blowing. But yeah, also my X4, the premium lens guard, the one that faces me, because I always face the screen towards me, that lens guard blew off, come off, whatever it did, it was gone regardless. The plastic ring was still there. I don't know how Insta360 attaches those lens guards to that plastic ring, but evidently they ain't doing a good job of it. I don't know if they do it by epoxy. I don't see anything that looks like epoxy was on there or anything. But yeah, for 40 bucks, I mean even 20, that should not be happening. I've had this camera for like 3 or 4 weeks. I just posted a video. Well, y'all won't get this video today, but it's Monday, and I posted it Monday. It happens Sunday, and I mean, even for $20, the lens shouldn't just be coming off like that. I had no problem with the lens. The quality, as far as I'm concerned, was good, as long as they were clean. If you did ride through rain, like I commented on the video, rain would go underneath them because they are not sealed like the adhesive ones. So if you went through rain, if it's hard enough rain and you rode in it long enough, it would get under the lens guard dirty and your regular lens dirty. So you would have to take it off, because I've already had that happen, and I didn't have quite the proper stuff to clean it with, so I cleaned it best I could. And the daytime was not too bad, but at night you could really tell the lens were still dirty, and the quality really suffered. So just be careful if you're riding with them in the rain or whatever, because rain will get underneath of them. But they really need to fix these properly, where that lens guard cover, the actual lens itself, does not come off of that plastic ring. There should be no reason, especially for $40. They need to attach that a better way. But I do have some glass ones coming that I have on my X3 that are adhesive. I'm going to try it and see how the picture quality looks with those. If it looks good, if I'm getting good, I'll just leave those, because those are adhesive, and then I won't have to worry about rain when I ride through the rain, it getting underneath of them. Because sometimes, if you're out, you just can't help going through, it rains, you just can't help it. But yeah, if I get something and use it, guys, and I have an issue with it, I buy all this stuff with my own money. I don't Insta360 or any cameras I buy myself. Nobody gives me anything, so I spend my money on all this stuff. So if something happens that it's the fault of the actual product and I didn't cause it, I'll let you guys know about it, because y'all need to know that stuff's going on. I don't know if it's happened to anybody else or not, because these are fairly new coming out, and for 40 bucks it shouldn't be happening. They should be secured on there better. Like I said, the video quality, I've not had an issue with it. It's done good video quality for me. I just like to keep them on there to protect my lens, because like I stated it in the video I made about them, I'm on a motorcycle. If I'm falling behind other motorcycles, their tires are sticky, they throw rocks. My bike will throw rocks, and I don't want to take a chance on, my actual lens getting hit and getting damaged. I'd rather have to replace a lens guard than an actual lens. It's a lot cheaper, it's less time consuming, and just a lot less hassle. So, but yeah, guys, I'm recording right now on my DJI Osmos Action 4. I love this camera too. It's way better. I mean, quality wise, it's probably the same about GoPro, but the battery life is much better. Not having to have the media mod, and you can adjust your mic gain to bring out more of your voice and cut down wind noise, or you can leave it to where it picks up more of the bike. And also it's going to pick up more of the wind noise, but I mean, that's up to you. Right now I got it on -14, the mic gain, so it's not going to pick up that much, hardly any wind noise. You will hear a little bit of the motorcycle exhaust, but you hear my voice clearly. And so some people, that's the important thing. They want to be heard when they talking on their motorcycle. But DJI Osmos Action 4 is really a great camera. It's lighter than the GoPro, because the GoPro, you almost have to have the media mod. You don't have to, but it makes it easier when you use it on a motorcycle helmet for using a mic. So this is going to be lighter. The batteries last longer. The GoPro, man, I've had 5, 7, the 10, which was absolute trash. Had problems with that camera 3 days after I bought it. And then I bought a 12, which I had no complaints on 12. The batteries just still sucks. They just don't last long. And I don't understand. They took the GPS out of the GoPro Hero 12. I'm guessing assumed to help with battery life. I don't know. But yeah, the DJI just lasts longer. And the Insta360 batteries, my X3 on 4K 30 frames a second, I get like an hour and 40 minutes. Now that I cut all that Bluetooth and stuff off because I don't use it, and it kills your battery life. Of straight recording, I get like an hour and 40 minutes on my X3 batteries, and the X4, I've been getting a little over 2 hours straight recording with it. So the Insta360 batteries are freaking awesome. Now if you use the remote, or if you're turning it on by your phone where you got the Bluetooth, it's not going to get that long. It's still going to be up there, but you're going to get less battery life if you're using all that stuff, because it takes more battery juice to keep all that stuff on. I don't use it. I just turn it on before I get on the bike, and I just run it until I get wherever I'm going, or I'll run it till the battery goes dead, and I'll change the battery out. Now, like the X3 and the X2 and the GoPros, X4 does not stop at 30 minutes. It just keeps right on recording. Now, I do notice there's like a audio break at that mark, it seems like, but it just it does not stop and restart to make another file. It just keeps right on going. So, some people may like that. Me, it don't bother me. It's fine with me. I guess there's pros and cons about both of them. But yeah, so that's what I ran into yesterday, guys. With this, it also got me a leg bag from TikTok. It just come today, so I'm trying it out today. It seems to be pretty good. It's comfortable. I just wanted something that I can carry my camera, extra batteries, and stuff like that, instead of always having to carry a backpack if I don't want to carry a backpack. So it's also big enough where you can fit, I guess, a subcompact or compact QQ in a holster. Fits in there just perfect. So there's that too. But I just wanted one to carry extra batteries, extra camera, whatever, instead of having to carry a backpack all the time. Because sometimes when I go ride with the guys down in South Carolina, I don't always want a backpack. I don't always need one. I just need to carry extra batteries. So I got it for shipping and everything. It's like $23 off TikTok. Like I said, I don't make no money. I just, the stuff I get, I buy, and I try it out. If I like it, I'll probably make a video about it. If I buy something like any camera and I have a problem out of it, I'm probably gonna make a video on it so you guys know. In case you come across the same problem. But this is not a rant on Insta360 or anything. I love the camera. It's just they do need to do better on attaching those lens to those plastic rings. Or maybe make a one-piece lens that has, the right grooves or whatever, so it can directly screw into where the plastic rings do. There got to be a better way they're doing than what they're doing, because that's not going to fly going down the road and the lens just blow off from the plastic rings that hold them. Especially when they're that much money. $40. I mean, $40 is not a lot of money, but it's enough. I mean, some of these cameras and stuff is expensive enough where people, can barely afford them as it is, much less their accessories to them. I just like the mic adapter, and the quick reader. That stuff adds up. Hopefully the audio is working great in this DJI. Usually I don't have an issue with it. Usually if I have a problem with my Insta360 camera's audio or this audio, it's just something I did. I didn't plug something in good, or it's generally not the camera. It's nice out here today. It's like 80 or 82. I definitely love warm, sunny days. This thing's got less than 2,000 miles. I take it and get the valves done on it. They're going to do the valves, the forks, oil, replace it, and whatever they do. Which my fork seals and stuff should be good anyway. I don't do wheelies. I mean, sometimes I'll do a power wheelie if I hit this thing hard enough. It'll front end will come up, but I don't try to do wheelies. I don't want to be dropping a $26,000 bike. Now, if I ever get me a old used bike, I'll practice on wheelies. But yeah, guys, hopefully all of y'all guys have, the ones that watch my videos, I know I don't get a lot of views, but I make them anyway. I put them on there, they're there. You know, I think everybody, whether you make money or not, everybody should make a YouTube channel. Video what you love doing or like doing, and you know, put it up. If nothing else, it's there for your family later on to see you when you're gone. You know, it's like a video diary of your life. Or it's something you can look back on when you get older, you know, and look at the things how you used to be, because a lot of us change over time. Look back at stuff and like, you know, it might have either been a good thing you were doing, or you might say, well, you know, I was a dumbass back then. Saturday was nice too, but I was lazy Saturday. I didn't do nothing Saturday. That's when I actually should have went and rode up in the mountains, but I just kind of stayed around the house and didn't do nothing. Let's get on this side of the road. It's less bumpy. My gloves are still wet from yesterday. I got drenched yesterday in a matter of like 1 to 2 minutes. It come a downpour. Okay, at that little stretch, the road's fine here. I think it's just all all the big trucks that ride on this road, the weight of them got it. And generally, when you ride on a road that has a lot of truck traffic, you can tell because it leaves bumps and humps. They just paved the road in front of my house. So it's nice and smooth at the moment. But it's also really black, so it draws a lot of heat. You would think these people hollering about climate change, which I'm a firm believer the Earth is going to pretty much do what the Earth wants to do. Ain't too much man going to do to change it. But you would think all these paved roads, which are black, especially when they first pave them, which would draw heat. I mean, we're going from, land that has greens and browns, grass that don't absorb heat like pavement and concrete does, but at least concrete's whitish color, so it reflects, it don't absorb and release like pavement does, or any dark substance they use. You would think they'd somehow, I don't know, do something to, I don't know, like this one. You see, like this, it's old, so it's more of a gray looking than actual. I'm sure when they first done it, it was probably more black. But I mean, that's why usually cities are generally a little bit warmer than everywhere else, because all the buildings and the paved streets and everything, they soak up the heat all day and release it at night. I think all that climate change is just a bunch of talking points for the politicians, because I'm telling you, since I've been a kid, guys, it's been something. Like every few years, every 10 years or so, it's always something. It used to be acid rain. It used to be, the stuff in cans, the propellant was eating away at the ozone layer, and it's always something. They always come up to try to scare people, but it always seems like it's the Western countries. The other countries, they just go on doing what they do. It always seems our politicians, because they try to strike fear into people to get reelected or to get elected or whatever they're doing, while they're just robbing all of us our taxes. Like they don't mind just really just stripping you of all they can of your money you try to make a living. They tax everything, and then they always want more. They always want to up it. They always wanting just anything they can get. And if there's not a law for it, they will make one if they think that it can make them money. I don't know. I just think eventually something's going to have to give. Like they just can't keep on and thinking people just going to sit back and keep taking it. I mean, some people will. Some people don't like confrontation. Some people will, live in, out in a cardboard box and not do nothing. But then some people will absolutely get tired of it and start fighting back. I think it's just a matter of time for all the crookedness that goes up there in the government, something's eventually going to give. What's going on right now can't keep going. And how people don't see how crooked the government is, I don't understand why we just all don't stand up and do something about it. Quit paying taxes, quit doing something. If everybody doesn't do something, they can't arrest everybody. They're going to have to make changes. If they can give away the amount they're giving away to keep up these illegal immigrants, and to Ukraine and to Israel and all these other countries, we're paying too much taxes. We're paying way too much. We should be worried about the people over here and how to make America better, the people that live here. There's nothing wrong with people coming from other countries coming in here and trying to make a decent living. That's the way it's always been. But they need to do it the right way that all the other immigrants do it. Got some gravel on the road. It's just crazy that things have gotten as far as they have. The government tries to keep on pushing this racial stuff on everybody. Black, white, Mexican, Asian, it don't matter. If they can keep you divided, they will. They could care less, because they only care about themselves and making themselves money. And ain't none of them hurting. They're all millionaires. They all live in big houses, and they eat very well. They go up there in Washington and they make a career out of it, which I don't understand. If you're voted out of office, why are you still up there? You should still not be hanging around there if you're not in office, if you don't have a position. They do it because they're making money, that's why. Because they're a bunch of crooks. Stuff's gotten so expensive. Food is just outrageous. Had to get a little pass in there. But yeah, guys, hope y'all have a good weekend. I know I talk more in this video than I usually do. Usually, I don't talk. I just cut the video on and video. That's how I do my videos. I don't really edit. My whole main goal of videoing motorcycles is just try to get people out there and get out there and ride. I mean, not to do some of the stupid stuff some of us do out here, but just get out there and ride, because riding a motorcycle is it's fun. It's great. You just got to be careful, because I mean, there's people that don't pay attention on bikes, and there's people that don't pay attention on cars, so you just got to be careful. Alright, this will be it.